everyone and welcome to my channel. You're probably new here, so I'm just gonna say my name is Athina and welcome. First of all, I'm going to be showing you how I do my everyday makeup routine. It's a very soft look, it's very simple, very easy to do. I hope you enjoy. Sorry if I'm a bit nervous. This is basically my first makeup tutorial that I actually talk in, but I hope you enjoy this video and just keep on watching. To start off today, I'm going to be priming my face using the Nivea Men Sensitive Cooling Aftershave Balm. That's a mouthful. I use this because I'm not huge on primers. Like, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on just primers. They don't really matter that much to me, but I like to have something that will make my makeup like cling onto my skin and be there for a longer period of time. And then after my primer, I like to go in with a powder, and this is the translucent powder from NYX. It's called the HD Studio Photogenic Powder, translucent powder. I don't know, but I like to go over my pores with this, especially around here on my cheeks. I have like very visible pores, so I like to just press it in. So I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. powder brush. I'm not sure what the name is because it just looks like this. It doesn't have a name. So I'm just going to take some of that and press it in. I can't even see myself in the mirror. I just realized it was like angled way too high, so I couldn't even see myself. So I just pretty much press it in so that it really goes into my pores and fills them up basically. So instead of using like a pore filling primer, I just do this little step before my foundation. And also I like to go over a little bit over my smile lines, so like right here, and a little bit around my mouth because I do get pretty bad smile lines. It doesn't completely make it go away, but it helps a little bit, I think. So after that, we do foundation, and my foundation today is going to be the Fit Me Luminous and Smooth foundation from Maybelline. It oxidizes a little bit, so I might have to get a lighter shade just because of that, but other than that, I really like it. Oh no, I forgot to go in with my... Okay, this is just a sample, but I really like to use this thing called... I know it looks really gross because I've been using it, but it's really good. It's the Lumene Instant Illuminizer in Rosy Dawn. It is so pretty. Let me show you my hand after I'm done with my foundation, because it gives you this absolutely gorgeous glow underneath the skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna swatch that that illuminizer on my hand because it is so pretty, and it does look really pink like when you have it on your face, like before you blended it, but once you blend it, like, it looks like this. Hope you can see it quite well. Maybe if I do this like YouTubers normally do. I'm just gonna swatch it on my hand. Yes! Ugh. I've been looking at this like for so long. I was really contemplating getting it because I thought it looked so pretty, but then I but then I bought the MAC Strobe Cream in Silverlight. I haven't really tried this out properly, so I can't say if this one is better or not, but I am really excited to try it out. But I've been loving this. Dude, it's so pretty. After I've done my foundation, I like to do concealer, obviously. And for that, I'm using the True Match concealer by L'Oreal. This is in the shade 1, Ivory. What I really like about this is that it's yellow toned. It's not pink toned like most drugstore concealers are. What I did not like about this is how you do get less products than, for example, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and it's a little bit more expensive, this, but the formula is really good, I find, and I love the shade, so I'm quite happy with it. So what I like to do is I don't like to use that much. I like to put it like on the lower part of my under eyes basically, and then I blend out the edge first like this, and then I go around the middle, so to say. I don't like to bring it up all the way to my lash line because I think it looks a bit weird on me. I like to have like a natural it looks kind of smoky. It looks like I do have a little bit of eyeshadow on when I do this, like without actually having eyeshadow on, so I think it looks quite cute. But obviously you do you, boo. This does make such a difference, and it's really luminous, like it has this nice glow to it. But obviously I'm gonna set it because otherwise it's just gonna get all crazy and gross and weird. So I'm going to be setting this with the same powder that I used before, the NYX one. And I'll be using another e.l.f. brush. Oh, I don't know the name because oh wait, it has a name. It's called the small tapered brush. I really like this for my under eye. First I was getting this so it could be like a highlight, but I find that it's a bit too dense for a highlight, but that's just me. That's just me. So I like to take this, some powder, and just pack it on first on the outer part, and then after that I take some more powder and I really press it in so that it doesn't crease. So I go in here and I like push a little bit, really make sure it's not going anywhere, you know. By the way, if you hear her purring in the background, it's because my cat's there and she's like really loud and she's really comfy. She's so cute. I'll show you guys maybe later. Her name is Lykke and she's like a rescue cat basically. She was homeless for a few years. It is believed that she had owners before, but like apparently they kind of left her behind. A lot of people do that. They just leave their pets behind when they move and stuff, and that's just really sad obviously. But she has a home now and she's very happy and I love her. So what I do next, normally I do eyebrows, but today I'm a do, I don't know what to call it. I just like to cover up my spots because this isn't like a full coverage foundation, so you can see some redness peeking through. And for that I like to mix two concealers in order to get the perfect shade. So I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I love, but this is too dark for me. It's in the shade Custard. So I like to mix it out with some concealer to match. Just get on my hand like that, and then I'm going to take a brush and basically blend the two together and then apply it to my face. I like to just cover up. I have a lot of redness around my nose, so I apply quite a bit there. And I have a lot of like acne scars. It's not like acne scars, but spots that I've had before. Just a little bit red still. And then I like to blend that in using my finger. I basically just tap that in. So I just lightly tap over the same place. Like I'm not trying to tap around in circles. I like to tap on it itself. So this is it blended. Oh, actually, I forgot my nose. Like that. I don't know if you can see, but this is it blended versus not blended. That's basically our base done. Now, actually, should I set that? I set my nostrils a little bit. Cocaine. Now after that, I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows, and for that, I love to use my Dipbrow by Anastasia. I'm quite sure nobody here is surprised, but this is so worth the money. Like, if you're new to makeup, definitely get this. They have a lot of shades, they're a really good brand, and this lasts forever. Like, this is my second one, but it's a different shade. Like, I have one in dark brown that I haven't even finished. Like, I think I'm halfway through it or something like that. But because I have another hair color now, I like to go in with this. I find that it's a better match. It's more like grayish. This is in the shade Granite. So basically what I do is I just go in there. Sometimes if I feel like I have too much product, I just swipe it off with my hand a little bit. Like, I do my eyebrows very differently depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I like to go for a bushy look. Sometimes I like to go just more subtle. Sometimes more thin, sometimes more thick. I don't even know what I'm going for today, so it's gonna have to be a surprise. And then what I like to do is I don't really pluck this part of my eyebrows. You see here I have quite a few brow hairs like going into my eyebrow. I know it's like a huge Instagram trend to like have a very clean shape like eyebrows with nothing around it. But I really like to have some hairs growing into the eyebrow, so I basically go over that Okay, there. You know what? That's gonna have to do. You just kind of have to face that sometimes people have bad eyebrow days, okay? After my eyebrows, I like to do contour, and today I think I'm gonna go in with my H&M Face Sculptor palette. It's got 4 shades in here, but I like to use this for bronzing on my face, and then I contour a little bit with this. And I'm using a fan brush from EcoTools. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like really big. So taking that first shade, and what I like to do is I like to start more center than people normally do, and I like to just blend that in. Hopefully you guys can see, hopefully it will catch on camera. But the reason I like to start more center than people normally do, like I will never try and drag it to the ear, because I just think it looks more natural if you keep it a little bit more forward. I don't know, it's just something I like to do. And then I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade, and basically I'm going to put that at the bottom, like not completely at the bottom, but on the lower part of my contour. But basically that's just gonna give you some depth. Hopefully you guys could see what I mean. It's a bit hard to explain, but I like to put that on the bottom to really give some definition. It will really look like it goes in, like that. After that, it's time for some blush, and my all-time favorite blush so far. I'm not huge on blush, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say, you know, this is the best one ever, but for my skin tone, I really enjoy the Kix Baked Blusher. This is in the shade Honeymoon, and it's a baked blush. It looks like this, like beautiful. It looks a little bit like luminous, but I'm not sure if it is. But I like to take this Real Techniques blush brush. It's got a funny shape, and I just like tap that lightly, and then I tap it onto my cheek. It's so easy to get too much of blush on your cheek, so just take your time. And then for highlighter, I use this one every day because it is so worth the money. I love this shade. I love everything about it. This is the BECCA, obviously, like, this is the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Moonstone. And it's so beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but it's more of a sheen. It's not glittery, it's not chunky or anything. Like, I do have other highlighters that I don't like as much because they don't give like a more natural glow. They're more like glittery and stuff, and I'm not all about that life. So what I like to do is I like to put that on the, let's see, I have a hard time there. I like to put that on my cheekbones, and I like to go over a little bit like this, just to sort of give the illusion that it's bringing up. But I don't really like to put it on my eyebrows because I have this ingrown hair. What would you call that? I don't know. But I don't like to put it over my eyebrows, so I just kind of put it in a shape like that. And then with the remaining product, I like to go over my Cupid's bow. Oh crap, I forgot. I was supposed to contour my nose a little bit today. Ooh, I found it. But I don't like to do it that often because when you go out and you have a contour nose, I don't know, for me, because I have such a big nose, it kind of looks makeup-y. Like, it doesn't look very natural for me, so I like to do this when I do it for like pictures. I'm actually gonna go in with the Anastasia contour cream kit. So I like to go over my sides of my nose, and obviously on the bottom, on the tip. And then I'm actually gonna blend that out very carefully using this brush. But I'm also gonna go in with my beauty blender and just like tap that in carefully. I like to use the side, and I'm kind of squeezing it so it's like even thinner. And then once again I'm gonna highlight using the BECCA Moonstone, and I'm gonna take my little finger and just swirl that in there so I have a little bit on my nose. I might put a little bit more concealer on my eyes because you can kind of see the thingies, the veins poking through. So I'm just gonna, I'm actually gonna set my face because the reason I did this before my mascara is because if you have quite long lashes, it might get on like your eyelids, like the mascara, if you look up or something. So just to be safe, there. That is pretty dry. Not all the way. If you really want a blinding highlight, like I like a little bit more subtle highlight, but if you really like a blinding highlight, you can wait till it's almost dry, this setting spray, and then you can add some more highlight and it will just be popping. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. I hate to do this, but it really makes a difference. Okay, now here's a product that I pretty much swear by. I really like this product. It's a mascara primer from Dior. It's called the Maximizer 3D. So I brush this through just like a normal mascara and then I let it dry for a little bit. Mascara, I love to use the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. I think this is awesome. It really separates your lashes. It's just the best mascara I've tried. Not that I've tried a whole lot of mascaras, but as a drugstore option, I definitely reach for this. This is my third tube, and I've tried a few different ones, but so far this is my absolute favorite. And that is basically my everyday routine. I normally don't wear lipstick. Sometimes I'll wear like a little bit of lip balm, but most of the time I'll just have my lips natural. I do have a lot of lipsticks. Obviously every day, for your everyday makeup routine, obviously sometimes you can switch it up and, you know, oh, I want to go with an orange lipstick. But thing is, like, this complexion really goes with a lot of different things. Like, you can probably wear any lipstick with this, so don't worry. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I'll maybe see you again in the future. So if you enjoyed it, maybe click that subscribe button. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.